Good morning. It's 6:29 a.m., April 13th. Just taking a look at gold here. I already grabbed a piece of this move, but right now we're in a little bit of an order block on the 5-minute. I want price to clear this area after forming a support right here, previous rejection area. So I want price to close below this area before taking any kind of sells. But I already grabbed part of this move, and this is a major support right down here. So are we going to be tapping it today? This 5-minute candle closed with no bottom wick. $30-minute candle closed a weak bearish candle with a top wick up here. So what are we going to be getting? Have about 21 pips to play with. Let's see if this is worth it. I want to close below this area on the 5-minute. David.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
How you doing? How was that lift yesterday?
It's good.
It was funny as hell. You came up to me. I was like, who is this? And then I realized, I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. Christian, what's up, bro?
Good morning, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Looking at gold over here, I want a 5-minute close below this area. I already jumped into this. I already grabbed part of this move over here. I grabbed this candle right here. But right now I'm waiting for a close below this area, this little order block over here. What's up, Nathan?
Yo,
How you doing?
all good, brother. How are you?
Good. You caught a nice sell on gold too, right? You're still in it?
No, man, I moved my stop loss down, and on the 15-minute, the after we broke below the zone at like 17.26 on the 15-minute,
Yeah.
the next 15-minute candle passed the low of the previous after creating a top wick, and when it did that, that's when I moved my stops down closer just in case. And then obviously, in the next wick or the next 15-minute, it like wicked up and I just tapped it, and now it's like 30 pips. It would have been me like 25 pips in profit, but yeah, it stopped me out. So
How many pips you grabbed? Do you secure it all or no?
yeah, I got 11.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. You wrote that in the thing.
Yeah, I got 10, and then I re-looked and it was 11 pips that I got. But still annoying. I had the runner, and all of my runners are just getting stopped out at break even at the moment, and then they're falling. So I'm just trying to still fix that out
On which pair?
on either GJ or gold. A lot of them are as soon as I get to 10 pips, I'm securing and moving to break even. And then this morning I tried to manage it a bit better, but I tried to manage it a bit better. But again, I moved it in too early, and then price fell, and then that stopped me out. So
Try what's it called? Maybe try not moving your stop loss straight to break even.
yeah, I didn't do that this morning, but then eventually I moved it in because of the way the market looked and the way that when the 15-minute passed the wick of the previous, I was like, if price closes back into where I was, then that means my analysis is no longer valid, and it's just going to be creating a higher low, and then price could continue upwards. So I just yeah, no, I think it went well. I think it was a good trade and good entry. And the only thing is just wanting to get more out of the trade, and wanting to obviously try and get that runner to actually have a longer time in the market is like just trying to manage that stop loss. But then on the other side of it is like when you don't manage and you don't move your stops to break even at a suitable time, then market structure changes, and then your stop loss gets hit at the original point, and you only make 3 or 4 pips on that trade.
Especially on gold.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly, and that's why.
Gold, you just got to keep in mind where we're at right now. We're at 1723. This is a major support over here. So
Yeah.
we already tapped it. And that's why I didn't take this trade just now, but we already tapped it right down here. So are we going to be reacting to this support and forming a support again right around here? Let me just get this out of the way. Yeah, I was happy with the trade that I got before. But you may have a play right down here. If we retest over here on the 5-minute. But the only thing what's keeping me out of this is this order block that was going on the 5-minute over here.
Yeah.
Right? Price forming support where this previous rejection is. This candle having a top wick up here and closing a weak bearish candle. So are we coming down, grabbing liquidity, and then forming support to head back up, or are we just going to drop right down here? So that's why I'm waiting. Plus, I'm just content with the trade I just took. So
yeah, I'm pretty happy as well. I just kind of was like, as soon as I got it, I was like, I'm just going to sit back. As soon as I secured, I was like, I'm just going to sit back. And I actually went away from the charts for a little bit, but I'm going swimming in a few minutes. So
nice. Yeah, GJ, we got nothing to do, nothing to play with over here. Still ranging. Still ranging. Do you guys hear that bird?
Yeah.
It's not annoying.
Literally right outside your window, is it?
Yeah, it's gotta be. Dave, Chris, you guys looking at anything? Looking for buy on gold if it closes above 1728 to get back up to the resistance. Ooh, okay. I like it. Let's see. 1728. Okay.
That'd be nice because again, obviously, then the market structure will be printing higher lows, and that could be the start of a bullish movement for gold.
And if you take a look to the left over here too,
dead clean.
What was going on over here? A little order block right at this support. Again, major support 1723. Gio, what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
So, we could be getting something like that right over here, but right now we're very bearish, and it's hard to take any kind of buys below 1731. Like these are going to be your safe buys up here once we close above that area on the 1 hour. Yeah. I like that though. We could get a support right over here forming. you would at least want to wait for a retest right here. And then you could take this right back up to 1735. But just keep in mind, we've been respecting this bearish trend since last week. So we created this resistance up here, respected the resistance, started pushing down, tapped 3 times already. So any kind of buys you're going to want to look for probably in this area at 1731. But yeah, that'd be nice though, because the 4 hour would be flipping bullish right over here if you reach 1728 again. Gio, you looking at anything?
Just get to the charts right now, but I'm looking at GJ breaking the highs because on the 4 hour
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a clean buy above that 150. What is this?
700.
800. Yeah, somewhere in there.
5800.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for anything inside here. I'm just waiting for a price to break above there, and that could be our play for the rest of the week, like I said yesterday.
Yeah, on the 1 hour it's creating higher lows. So
Yeah, right down here.
yeah, this current 1 hour could be a big push if it breaks. I mean, the next 1 hour if it breaks the high,
Mm-hmm.
could
Right
be
over
the
here?
next higher high. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'll be nice. Like I think if we do come up to 151 flat and we clear this resistance over here, we're heading all the way back up to not only 152 but 153. And 153 400.
Yeah, it looks clean on the daily, so there
Oh
should be
yeah.
no reason it should not come up if it breaks that resistance.
Yeah. I mean, we got an order block right over here. We're just, buyers and sellers are battling right now, trying to figure out where they want to go. Now, UK just got their vaccines out to the people 50 and up a few days early. So obviously that's positive. But again, we've been bearish over here. We're respecting this resistance over here. So if we close above that, should be coming up. If we get above this level. We shall see. I'm not looking to take any kind of scalp on GJ anytime soon.
What time are you going to be doing the live session till?
Probably 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah. Why? What's up?
I'm just going swimming now, so when I come back, I want to jump back on, and if these are still on, then see about maybe catching another trade or just journaling and stuff like that. I've got my journal done for like all of my trades yesterday, and then I over traded yesterday, but like it was fine. And then this morning I took that sell on gold, but yeah, I just wanted to like look at more scenarios for myself where trading in a trading like this on gold, and then sorting my stop loss out and kind of getting used to leaving it at break even, or when I'm not comfortable leaving it at break even, when I am comfortable, trailing it in or leaving it at the original spot, and then as market structure changes, then moving it into break even or something like that. Because that's what I tried to do this morning, but then obviously it kind of went against me, and I ended up getting stopped out at break even.
The best thing I could say for that is, first of all, that's why your journal is so important, but also create a new tab on Trello, a new label that you can add to your trades. Successful trades, leaving runner at its original spot. Or actually, I forget what I have mine exactly yet.
I'm running out of colors.
Yeah, I know. I ran out of colors already. Yeah, successful runners with stops in original spot right here.
Yeah.
So I just made that one gray. I wish they had more colors you could choose from. But.
Yeah. They don't have a black one, which is annoying.
Yeah, right. It would typically be a bad one.
Oh. Right, well, I'm going to run off and go for a swim. And when I come back, I'll jump back on once you're here. But if I haven't here and you catch a trade, the very best of luck as well. All right.
Sounds good, brother. See you soon.
Go on, talk to you soon.
You too. Hey guys, so the reason why I'm not in this gold trade right over here, I already grabbed this candle right over here before before the stream, and I exited the full thing. Now, what you want to keep in mind is looking at the 4-hour here on gold. Oh, Victor, what's up, bro? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks.
Awesome. So this is the 4-hour of gold over here, and this is that order block that it was just nasty for so long. Now over here, we created a support over here after coming right back into that range, created a support, and then continue right up. Now we have that fake out, so that's why we've been pushing bearish over here. Now this is a major support that we're approaching. We also already retested it as well. Now we're making lower lows and lower highs. But the reason I'm not getting in this right now is because of the fact that we're at that major support and I already grabbed a trade. But you could have entered after creating a top wick over here and passing the low of that wick over there. The one thing that worried me, though, was this 30-minute candle. This 30-minute candle closed a weak body candle at this previous support with this candle closing, but retesting this area, and then we came down and closed at that area again, and then this candle rejected it as well and never closed below that area. So this candle never created a top wick, and we just pushed bearish. These 15-minute candles also have no bottom wick. Apologies, guys. I'll be right back.
Peace.
Yo. Oh, here's Gary. What's up, Gary? So now we're still retracing over here on gold. Not as much volume in gold right now. It's pre-New York. Should get some a lot more later on, but this is a solid move. EJ is still ranging over here. We're at this support on the 4 hour. So looking over here. Now EJ is ranging, so you may want to be careful with trading this, but if we get a close above this area, I believe we should be mirroring this move. Get like a little retest over here, mirroring this move to continue up. Morning, Gary. Yeah, so we're rejecting this area again multiple times to the left on the 4 hour, but over here as well. Go most recent support and resistance. We passed the high of the previous 1 hour. All right. But we need to close above this area because we are bearish. GJ's nasty. Gold looks like the only mover over here. Giovanni. Yo.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you, man?
Good, and you, man?
Good. Are you in gold?
What was that?
Are you in gold?
No, not yet.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're at a major support right down here. 1723.
Good.
If we break below that and retest it, you know, we're coming right down. Got a lot of opportunity over here. So that could be a play for, you know, possibly a swing if you're comfortable with swinging gold. But coming right down to 1713. And if that's the case, if we break this support up here, 1723, 1721, I don't think we're not only coming down a year, but we're coming right back down to 1680. So you have about 100 pips to play with right over here if we do break below that level. About 27 to play with right now. Yeah, these previous, I think, 15-minute candles have closed with no bottom wick. Yeah, right over here. And then this candle closed a weak body on a 30-minute with a top wick like that. So are we just grabbing liquidity? How's everyone's week so far?
It's good.
Yeah. Nice being home.
Yeah, man. It feels good. I have all my setup here, man.
What's up?
I have my whole setup here.
Oh, nice. I thought you said I had my son up here. I was like, wait, what?
Um,
You had to get a son. Yes, EJ. So EJ, we're ranging over here, right? So looking at the 4-hour, which is barcodes. Now we just made a strong bearish push right over here on the 1-hour. Now the 1-hour is respecting this support, or really forming a support. Obviously, it's a major support on the 4-hour, but there's no clear support over here on the 1-hour. Price came down to this area a little bit higher. But right over here, I'm going most recent support and resistance. So right now, the 1-hour passed the high of the previous over here. Now looking at the 30-minute over here, we created a support with this candle. We filled that wick that we previously made. And now we're coming up to this previous rejection area up here. So I want to wait for a clear close and maybe a retest, depending on the setup. But typically wait for a retest because we are in this downtrend over here. We just made a strong bearish push. So wait for a retest, get a clean move to the left. You could take this up, but again, keep in mind you're ranging over here on the higher time frames. So this could go 50-50. It's not like, all right, we're in a nice trend, we could just follow this trend. If you think price is going to correct this move, everything's going sideways over here. Now, if we broke this support and you were looking for sells with a clear move to the left, that would be a different story. I think that would be a much better move, but got to see what you get. But again, I highly recommend you wait for price to close above this area and get a retest and wait for price to continue up. Make sense, Gary? This 4-hour over here came down to the support. We passed the low of it, and now it's flipping bullish. So that's interesting as well. Gary, I take it you're staying at a GJ? Yeah, it's a mess right now. Yeah. You don't want none of that. Gold looks like the only interesting one. Volatility index is very low, down at 17. UK 100 is bearish. Now the dollar index, which is interesting. Dollar index is starting to form a support again, right over here. It's starting to make higher highs or higher lows over here, but it is consolidating. Are we starting to turn structure and continue bullish from up here? If so, watch gold start to drop. So now the 1-hour is starting to reject this previous support over here, this area that I was saying. Are we getting a close back into this range on the 15-minute? This candle, this is what I was saying, and this is so that you can pay attention to this in the future. Now, this can very well drop, but when you get a strong push like this, but with barely a bottom wick, and then you get this candle coming all the way up here and forming a top wick and then closing a weak bearish candle, this is a telltale candle for me, where I don't really think, especially with this candle barely forming a top wick at all, if not any, with it pushing below the low of this candle right here, there's a low probability that price is just going to continue to drop. I've seen this many times, especially on GJ as well, with this candle. I think I pointed this out to you guys a couple times. Candle like this with that top wick. Normally that top wick, you form a support soon and that top wick gets filled. So this is that area I was saying to beware of with this rejection right here. Just so I can point it out a little bit more to you guys. So this wick right here, this close right here, this close right here. Same thing on the 15-minute. No bottom wick over here. Barely any top wick up here. We just dropped as soon as that candle opened. And we have no bottom wick on this candle either. 1 hour. Closed above that area. We pushed down, right? But we ended up closing above that area. Now, this candle is passing the high of that 1 hour right there. These are also small bodies on the 4 hour.
Dang, yo, G just dropped.
GJ did?
Yeah, like 33 pips.
What happened?
Fine, no.
There we go. So there really wasn't any way we could have entered this. As I'm looking at it now, what just happened? Oh, also keep in mind for gold, we're waiting on CPI. Oh, wrong thing. We have CPI coming out 5:30 a.m. We're just waiting for that to release the numbers. Expected to be better than previous. So we'll see where gold ends up going. Maybe it's grabbing liquidity right now to then continue down. But I want to get that Reuters icon. It's a database of, you get the news much quicker. Johnson & Johnson is being paused because of blood clots. Wow, look at gold. Okay, so what's our play on gold over here? As I was mentioning to Christian, you're going to have safe buys above 1731, 500, 600 right up here. Because if you look, we're in a bearish trend over here. But if we close, you got a clean move to the left. We close above this key area right up here because we are in a downtrend. So keep this area in mind for price to close and retest above here. And you can take this thing right up to 1736. You need some negative news from the dollar. Looks like we're rejecting this area. And just so I can point out how I took this trade over here, looking at obviously the 1 hour, right? We're extremely bearish. We made this move during London, or actually Asian over here. Made a strong push down, created this low over here, and then we came up and retested these previous wick rejections over here. So right here, this 30-minute candle was passing the low of this candle right here. I didn't enter yet because I was looking at the 15-minute. So the 15-minute, I wanted a close below this area, a strong bearish candle, rejection over here, previous support, now resistance, this candle, I was waiting for it to close below this area. And we technically never got it. We got a close above the area with a wick to fill down here. But this candle, when this candle made a push and passed the low of this wick right over here, I thought we should at least come down to fill this wick. So I grabbed this part of the candle right here, and I just closed the full thing. I didn't leave a runner or anything. I was actually in the middle of my cold shower when I saw this move. So I just grabbed part of this, grabbed like 10 pips right here on gold, and then I closed the full thing. So hopefully that helps you. We created a support over here. Giovanni, you live action now? You're muted.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
live.
go. Welcome back.
There you sir.
Good shit. It's exciting. Dave, you grabbed that on GJ last night?
Yeah. I
Good
went to
shit, man.
sleep and I woke up. I was happy as hell.
Oh, you left like a runner in there?
Yeah. I was really
Awesome.
small though because I only took like 12 pips and then I left like a really small like.
Ah, I see what you were doing right here.
But
You grabbed this move.
yeah.
Nice. Little retest over here. I mean,
Yeah.
price closed back into the range, but still a nice trade.
Yeah. The only reason why I took it before the next candle closed because of the 4 hour kind of like helped me out.
4 hour. Well, this candle?
I can see. Yeah.
The bullish one.
Mhm.
Nice. So you anticipated price to come up and retest these highs. 150, 700. Good shit. Yeah, GJ just made a push down. Maybe we get this low being created. We get a retest over here, and then we could take this down. But GJ, I was planning on staying away from GJ for tonight or today. I probably still will. I already grabbed that trade on gold as well. So I may be staying out of this unless we get a good formation over here. Got a clean move to the left. Got a low that we just created down here. So if I get a nice retest or some kind of resistance forming around here, could take this down. Got about James. What's up, bro?
Morning, boys. How we doing?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Can't complain. Can't complain.
Let's go. So no knee structure damage, huh?
Yeah, no, just hamstring.
That's awesome.
Yeah, could be a lot worse. So pretty thankful.
So you only have what? You said 6 weeks?
Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. I'm gonna go see my buddy who's a physical therapist every week and just kind of talk through everything and hopefully get back sooner than that. But we'll just take it easy.
Oh yeah. Be smart about it, but aim for 4, right?
Yeah, exactly. Really gonna aim for like 3, but can't be a dumbass.
Easy now. No, okay.
Yeah, right. So I'm not trying to fuck it up any more than it is.
I know it's and that's hard, man. Especially someone like active like yourself and trying to hold back on that. It's very hard not to push yourself. I had the same issue with my leg.
Yeah, so we'll be back at it before I know it.
Good shit, man. There he is. What's up, bro? Your eyes are too tired. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, so we're forming this support over here on gold. This is a very strong support that we were just at right over here. We're in the middle of that order block again. So we're gonna have some safe buys above. Yeah, GJ's a mess right now. But safe buys above this area. The 4-hour just flipped bullish, right? Are we passing the high of this candle right over here? Now again, we've been respecting this bearish trend on gold for about the whole week so far. So I'm waiting for price to close above this area. Got a clean move to the left, and you're gonna have a nice move right up here. Let's say something like this. Price comes up, retest that area, then comes right back up. So this is the move right here I'm looking to catch. Wow. That's some nice music. Yeah, I was just looking at this, Darius. That's big. My uncle got this vaccine. Don't be sorry, you're good. Okay, so GJ, this is good. We're creating this low. We came down to tap the support down here. Let's see. So we tap the support on GJ. Man, are we continuing bearish? If we close below 149, I don't know, 750, 775, we're coming down. We're coming all the way down to at least 149. James, you still training that girl? How's she doing? Man, I'm sorry. Guess he didn't hear me.
Hey, ask that again. My Zoom kind of froze when you started talking.
Oh, I was saying you still training that girl for work.
A learning process for her.
Your Zoom keeps cutting out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah, he's
I get so
bumblefuck.
frustrated. Yeah. Continually pisses me off every day because I cut in and out of calls.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
You're moving out soon, right? Or you were thinking about it?
Yeah, thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see what happens.
I think you're smart for what you're doing right now.
Yeah, saving a lot of money, so that's great.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens, Adam. Taking it day at a time.
You have the chance to pay off any high interest debt and then save some money and then invest it.
Yeah, exactly. Thankfully, I don't have any debt, so just
That's awesome.
building up the checking account right now.
Dude, keep it up. Keep doing it.
Yeah, that's what everybody tells me. It's like, man, I wish I could live at home. It's like, I mean, free meals are nice, saving money's nice, but you still don't feel very free.
Yeah, you miss
Even as
the
a-
independence.
So it's all good though. It is all good.
Mm-hmm. So where are you with that book?
Let's see. I'm almost done.
You're almost done with it.
Yeah, let's see. I've got
Did he run the bad water yet?
Oh yeah, he's all the way in the Delta Force training.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm trying to see where I can pull up the tracks. Yeah, I've got 2 hours left
Easy.
of the 14 hours.
Are you you're listening to the audiobook?
I'm just gonna run it back right when I finish it.
Yeah. The I love how they make it like a podcast.
Yeah, it's really cool to hear him at the end of it, talk about just things he either forgot to add in the book
Yeah.
or just because it's off the cusp. So just things he thinks about and wants to add. And he'll get fired up. Like
Oh, I know.
they'll bring something up and he'll get pissed off.
I know.
It's
He's
kind
like,
of
funny. And this time was interesting because, and then I'll just keep going.
Yeah, just on a tangent. But he's crazy, dude. I mean, power to him, but he's
a nut.
He's a psycho. Like he's certified insane for sure. But he's a rock star. So
Part of him has the right to be with what he went through as a kid.
Yeah. Just if that was my sister, his mom, I'd have shot his his dad in the head. Yeah. No questions asked.
Guys, just so you know, the book we're talking about is this. This is David Goggins. Master your mind and defy the odds. So this guy is one of the hardest dudes I know. Navy SEAL, Army Ranger. Just, this is what he used to look like. And he just lost all this weight. He ran 100 miles on 2 broken legs. He had 2 stress fractures. And he taped his legs and just kept running. Taped his legs with like duct tape.
Yeah.
And ran the rest of it. And then still never qualified for it.
I've gotten 4 of my friends on it. My uncle I got on it. Yeah, he's
a beast.
He's really helped me realize that life isn't worth much unless you really suffer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
and persevere through that suffering, not just to sit there and wallop, but to persevere through that suffering.
And it's not only it doesn't always have to be suffering. Like this could just be, like you on your trading journey. Like you're on the process of becoming great in this market, right? So, you're going through the losses, you're going through all that stuff. But as you're learning and as you're getting better, that's the process of being happy. Not many people realize that. They think oh, I'll be happy when, or I'll be happy if I get this amount of money and this amount. But once you have that money, what are you going to do then? It's all about having that purpose and having that drive to get better every single day, no matter what. Backtesting every day, looking over your journal, just treating this as not only a business, but as a professional athlete. And, taking on that mindset, it's so valuable.
Yeah, I really like how he talks about once you get good at something, you're not done. Just go get good at something else.
Yeah.
There's always something to learn, always something to do.
Yeah.
Always a way to better yourself.
I don't know where I would be or what I would do if I felt like I knew everything about this market. First of all, I think that's honestly impossible because there's so much more to learn. You can learn about economics. You can learn more about fundamentals. You can learn more about technicals. You can learn somebody else's strategy just for fun to see how it works and go back test it. You're never going to stop learning in this market. I don't think you're ever going to just know everything.
Yeah, if you did, you'd be worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
A lot of money.
%. But yeah, and then that goes for entrepreneurship too. Say you start making a lot of money trading. What are you going to do with that money? Are you going to just, fuck off and you're going to be done for your life and not pursuing anything else? Or are you going to go pick up real estate, learn how to snatch some properties up and flip properties, or grab apartment complexes, stuff like that. Open some dentist offices.
Yeah, whatever you want to
Making
do.
money.
That's the cool thing about life.
Oh yeah, it's the best part.
Yeah, it's what I've been working on here. Like towards the end of this is, it's really easy for me to push myself working out and physically, and I can kind of do what he's talking about just like finding the pain threshold and then just like breaking it.
Yeah,
I can do that physically, but it's pretty hard for me to do that mentally. So trying to work on that.
when it comes to trading.
Yeah, or just life in general. Anything in life that where it's like I don't really fucking feel like doing this.
True.
But yeah, trading too, taking that extra trade or not taking a paper trade and saying fuck it and taking a live trade or whatever. It's trying to control those impulses and control my mind.
Yeah,
I can control my body. That's an easy part.
100%. EJ dropped as well.
I guess all the N pairs dropped on the J&J news.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why gold started coming up. It's interesting. So now we're coming up to retrace. Look for some kind of resistance to form over here on GJ. If you have enough range, possibly take a sell. But GJ's, I don't want to touch GJ until we break this block right here from 149,760 to 150,700. Anywhere in here, I don't want to take any trades. You got a clean move here and then a clean move up here that we could take some kind of a scalp and turn that into a swing for the rest of the week. But it looks like we came up, retested this 4-hour bullish trend line support and came up, retested it, created this low. Now we're just respecting this resistance over here. Are we going to close below 149,750 and continue down? That'll be interesting. Yeah, James, tell everyone where you're at weight-wise, like how much you've lost already.
Oh, weight-wise, so I've lost, I think I've lost 13 pounds since I joined the group in February. Hadn't had a French fry since beginning of February. That was the big thing. Cutting out potatoes actually was like the biggest thing out of everything. But I also, granted, was eating like a large fry twice a day. I was probably drinking a gallon of sweet tea a day.
What?
Or probably not a gallon, probably at least a half gallon, between a half gallon.
Wait, you were having French fries every day?
Oh yeah, for sure. Chick-fil-A almost every day.
Wow.
And if not Chick-fil-A, like Crystal or Wendy's or some type of fast food.
My weakness is definitely Taco Bell.
Yeah, TV's fire.
TV.
It's so good. TV.
That's when you eat a lot of fast food when you call it TV.
Yeah. Their Baja Blast is green crack. So.
Oh yeah, I
could drink those just. But so breakfast, instead of having like bacon and eggs and toast and cereal, I just have an apple and peanut butter.
Let's go.
See what for lunch I usually just have some type of sandwich, like a panini or just a ham sandwich and an apple. And then for dinner, I'll eat like a whole can of green beans now, just because I found a way to cook them that I like.
You say green beans?
Yeah, green beans. So I just feel like go to town on green beans like I would French fries. Actually, my mom taught me this way, and you roast them in the oven with salt, pepper, and olive oil. And if you do, what's the time? I don't know if it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but they literally turn into French fries. And it's like green French fries. And so I'll just like go to town on those. And then been big into salmon, scallops, chicken, lean steak. And so that combined with just like destroying myself every day in the gym has been really nice.
You've been getting that steak I told you about?
The what?
The steak I told you about?
Which one?
I think it was the London broil. It's just like
Oh no, I haven't tried that yet. I totally forgot about that. To be frank,
it's honestly nothing special. It's just like if you're on a budget and you want to like that's what I used to eat a lot is just London broil, lean meat.
Yeah, nice. But I mean, weight wise, I started doing 50 pounds on dumbbell bench, and I'm at 110 now. So I doubled that.
Nice.
Shoulder press, I really started at like 90 pounds, and now I'm at like 180 on shoulder press. What else? Let's see. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of reverse. What's that called? Reverse rows, like barbell rows. And I started at like two 10s on each side, and now I'm doing a 45 and a 25. So what is that?
Oh, so you're just lifting the barbell.
Yeah, barbell, and I'll usually do reverse grip instead of like normal grip, just to really isolate the lower back. But yeah, it's been a hell of a ride. I don't row as much as I used to, just because I've seen so many improvements lifting. But
that's awesome.
I'm about to get back into more rowing here.
Rowing, boxing, basketball, and swimming are some of like the best cardio you're gonna get.
I've thought about joining a boxing gym just because of wrestling and the competition aspect, but I don't know. I'm not trying to screw up my head.
No, yeah,
but
I got into that too.
Fight. Yeah, I'd love to go fight, but I don't know. You hear about all the brain issues and concussions, and I've already had plenty of those. So yeah, probably it's not the wisest decision.
Yeah, try just getting like a buddy and doing focus beds, learning combos, hitting a heavy bag at the gym.
I don't even know any combos. Like, I've never really boxed, but like seriously, I've been in fights, but I didn't know what I was doing. So it was just a shit show, really.
Yeah.
I'd like to find. I wish there was like a wrestling club or something around here. There probably is. I just need to Google it. But
I miss wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I just missed the competition.
Yeah.
Just like beating somebody's ass, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Or getting my ass beat, which has happened plenty of times.
I love the aspect of like I played football, so
yeah, exactly.
You got 22 people on the field. Not everyone's focusing on you unless you're the running back and or the quarterback. You always have the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But with wrestling, you're just in the middle of a gym. Everyone's watching you.
Yeah.
It's like gladiator shit.
And they either watch you just get embarrassed or embarrass somebody.
Yeah.
I got pinned by this guy, went and wrestled at Virginia, and he literally, 15 seconds, put my head on my knee, picked me up, and put me on my back. And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Wow.
I walked back up. My dad was like, why'd you let him do that? And I was like, that's a great question. All right. He's like quite strong.
I wish I had the answer to that, Dad.
Yeah. If I did, I wouldn't have let that happen. I had a guy gator roll me one time. I'd never been gator rolled. That was crazy. He went and wrestled it. Or I don't think he wrestled at Navy, but he went to Navy.
Nice.
That was tough. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, I miss the shit out of wrestling.
Out of the matches, not the practices. Although if you want to talk about something that builds mental toughness and calluses your mind, wrestling practice will do it.
The best.
What I would need to do, I used to jump rope a lot during practice. That would probably be something to get back into.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I used to wrestle 20 pounds heavier than myself in high school. So I was like 170 in high school. I used to wrestle, actually 25 pounds. So I used to wrestle 195. I ended up going to Regions for it, but it was the best because I would come out and I was pretty built, like in high school, but also going against someone 25 pounds heavier. Like these people were noticeably bigger than me, you know,
Yeah.
and just like kind of using my momentum and also just like torque where, you know, make them believe that they're beating me. And then all of a sudden I would flip them right over and pin them.
Yeah.
It was the best
Well, they
feeling
probably
ever.
underestimated you, honestly.
They didn't because I would come out and like, you know, I was in very good shape in high school, especially for those practices. I would lose like around like 4 or 5 pounds a day during practice, but I would just be able to eat
You
it
would
right
float
back up.
5 pounds every day.
It was water weight. You would gain it right back.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like, you know, I'm just like losing this weight and never getting it back. It's literally water weight. But you know,
Yeah.
you would have to weigh yourself before and after practice, and I would be 5 pounds lighter.
Wow.
But I know it's crazy.
That's wild.
You never did that?
I mean, I'd float probably 2 pounds after practice of water weight, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't. I don't know. Yeah, not five. Not
Maybe
5
we
pounds.
just practice harder than you
Yeah.
guys.
So this will be funny. So I went to a really small high school, and
Mhm.
so I was the only guy in my grade that wrestled, and I was also the second heaviest. I was like 180. The next heaviest guy was 310 pounds. So for the last 2 years of my high school career, I had to wrestle a dude in practice every day. He was like an Oompa Loompa like guy, like probably 5'9", 5'10", 300
Oh
pounds.
yeah,
And it was awful, dude, because you
I've
just
been
lay
there.
there
yeah.
and you're like, dude, like I'm trying to fucking get better here.
Mhm.
Like, this is not a live show. Like I can't get better with this.
Yeah, some of the dudes that I wrestled were the same way. Like they weren't exactly like big, muscular, like much bigger guys, but they were just like short and
Yeah.
you know,
The O-line coaches sent them to like get in shape because they couldn't do it themselves.
yeah.
Like,
David knows a little bit something about wrestling, huh?
oh yeah.
Yeah, he went to Long Branch, so Long Branch I used to
Nice.
wrestle with them all the time. They were state champions. They were
Knew
nasty.
what the fuck they were doing.
Oh yeah, but they trained since they were kids. Like their dads are nuts, just like classic wrestling dads.
Yeah. Man, I couldn't imagine doing wrestling from like my whole life. It was cool in high school, but that'd be a lot of long days.
Oh yeah, yeah. I honestly did it just to get in shape for football. And
Same. I did it because my football team was trash, and I wanted to freaking have a physical contact sport because baseball,
yeah,
you can't run over the catcher that many times.
oh, 100%. Miss baseball.
Yeah. Well, I'm still playing softball, but
Not for long.
not for the next couple of weeks.
Oh man. So yeah, what I don't know if you want to go over this now or like, you know, just like a call between you and I, but like with your trading right now, maybe it would help other people.
Yeah, for sure. So really, I don't really think it has much to do with like my technical analysis, right? I think we all have pretty fucking solid analysis. It's more so, like I was telling you in the text, you know, I started trading 2 years ago now.
Mhm.
It's about to be 2 years. And like I solely started to quit my job, be, you know, rich and do whatever the fuck I wanted to all day. And I realized I was kind of not lying to myself, but was like in it for the wrong reasons, in it to take the easy road, to like not have to really work hard at all. And so that in turn would make me want to get in a trade to make that money today and to speed up the time where I could like, you know, fuck off and do whatever I want.
Mhm.
And I just realized the drive for taking trades. So I would take like either trade after trade or would just drop like a 30% of my account. I'm like, oh, I got this. Like my analysis is on point. And then it goes like one pip your way and you pull out. And then the majority of the time it would actually end up going my way. But because I was looking at the P&L and like wanting the money so bad, if it would go a little bit against me, I would just pull the whole position because I knew if I let it hit my stop loss, then my whole account would be fucked.
Yeah.
So, you know, I still don't really want to get back in yet, but just trying to like through this book and understanding that like you really do have to enjoy the process. I mean, we hear that our whole lives, like, you know, enjoy the process. The end's not really where you want to be, but I didn't really see that because the end was where I wanted to be. I didn't really care about the process. I just wanted the money. So yeah, just kind of trying to understand that the process and the suffering of learning something new is really the whole point of life. It's like, you know, either accomplishing a goal or learning a new skill or, you know, whatever. It's cool at the end when you realize you've done it, but the joy out of it is like every day getting up and putting in the work. And at the end of the day, when you go to bed, feeling pretty damn good about yourself. So yeah, just trying to like, I don't know, I'll probably read the book again. I've been meditating a lot, praying a lot. Trying to be not trying to really listen to music a lot, just trying to be like in quiet with my own thoughts.
More present.
Yeah, instead of like distracting myself. I deleted all my social media apps a while back.
Wow.
Yeah, so just trying to like enjoy. This sounds so cliche, but enjoy just life, like being alive every day, and yeah, going to work and my work's kind of a bitch sometimes, but you know, still enjoying the people I work with and getting to see the money move and just trying to be content with where I'm at and not trying to get somewhere and thinking kind of like what you were saying earlier, like not trying to, yeah, what was I going to say? Like get somewhere and think, okay, once I get there, I'll be happy. It's like, no, like you're happy just like being alive. Like what are the odds? 1 in 400 trillion that we're here. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of funny. What's helped me a lot is like treating life kind of like a GTA video game. It's like, I can do whatever the fuck I wanted to today. Like, really, if you really want to get down to it, like I could quit my job and freaking fly to Spain if I wanted to. Is that the smartest decision? Probably not. Mm-hmm. But like, could I? Yeah. And so just trying to be playful with life every day. Like, obviously serious, obviously let's fucking grind, but just like, we're here, like it's not going anywhere. We may not wake up tomorrow. Let's just enjoy it. And I think if I can practice that mindset, I won't be as tempted to take some massive trade or a bunch of trades and be pretty content with taking like one trade. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, that's cool too.
100%.
So,
couldn't put it better myself.
Yeah. So just, I don't know, try really, if you want to put a word on it, just trying to be happier with life and not in my current situation.
Be happier with where you're at. You know, it could always be worse, and you're just constantly pushing for more. You know, you're in the right space when it comes to trading. Like learning a skill doesn't have to be trading, but it, you know, at least you have a business that you're building right now, and that's how you guys got to think about it. It's a business. Like right here, you're building an account. You take losses just like a pizza shop does, or some kind of handyman store or a handy store. Every business takes losses, and that's what you're doing with this. But you're building a skill that people will pay you a lot of money for down the road at some point whenever it comes to your knowledge of the game, or maybe if you want to start a hedge fund someday, whatever you want to do. You know, you're building a skill and you're building a business right now, and I think this is better than a business because you're building the skill set.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's the number one skill set you can honestly have. Or actually, you know, it's the number 2. I would say persuasion is number 1, being that, like, you know, if you're a real estate developer, you need to go to the bank to get funding. You need to be able to sell the bank on the fact that your project's great. Or you go on an interview, you know, you got to be able to sell yourself. Or not to mention, you know, professionally, if you're in a sales position, you got to be able to sell and deliver because you're on commission. But the second is being able to read a chart and know where price is going to go based on your skill set and based on what you've seen in the past.
Yeah.
No one's going to be able to take that away from you. Like, think about this year, the amount of people that had 20, 30 years of business, like a storefront, and then all of a sudden it just gets taken away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood, you don't really have that with this.
Yeah, unless you do what I did, blow the account. So
Well, that's shooting yourself in the own foot. So
nobody took it away from you.
Yeah.
Or from. But
as long as you stay disciplined and everything, you're gonna grow your account.
Yeah, exactly. I think I know Raja preaches this, but the one trade a day really is, playing a trade, waiting for it to come to you, and then executing is really the only way that you're going to be really successful, just because the probabilities are so against you. You can't go out there and take 5 to 10 trades a day. It's just it's not going to happen.
The more you trade, the more you lose.
Yeah. So just I'm kind of like what Nathan was saying yesterday, trying to wait for that one trade. It's hard to just hold back and take a paper trade sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like picking out which, if you're looking at 2 pairs, which trade's going to be, your trade.
Yeah, there's something that I'm doing right now, just like on the side, like something a little fun, but it's also helping with discipline and everything too. But we all have our weaknesses in the game. Mine has been risk. But what I've done is opened a $50,000 demo account where I'm taking trades on that and risking like 5, 6, 10 lots and getting used to having that money on the line. That's helping me a lot when it comes to having real money on the line and putting more money on the line, risking 2 or 3% on a given setup that I know is going to play out pretty well. And that helps a lot. So that might be something like you guys with your impulsive decisions, instead of entering it on your real account, if you want to get used to having more money on the line as well, you enter this on this demo account and just try your strategy out. Because we're all building our own strategy. You're in this group and you watch my course and all that stuff, but it's not necessarily to trade exactly like me. It's more to help you guys build your own strategy. And I think that's the best route to go. As as a mentor, trying to teach you guys how to do different things. I teach you how to read basic price action, but at the same time, develop your own strategy, backtest your own strategy, backtest your own risk management, all that stuff. But that's what you guys could do it on. You could take your 100 or 1,000 trades on your one pair on that demo account and really just experiment with holding trades over a longer period of time before you're more comfortable doing it in the live market. So you use your main account for your main strategy and exactly what you're trying to build and work towards, and taking smart trades, limiting it to 1 or 2 trades a day. You do the same thing with your demo account, but this is, if you're a scalper, now you want to start holding trades over a longer period of time. Maybe you're a little bit more comfortable with that demo account. So the more times that you execute on that account, and the more times you win, obviously you're going to build some more momentum. You're going to build some more confidence. And that'll take you right into your live account where you could start implementing this stuff in your strategy. Could possibly be getting a retest over here on GJ. So this should be interesting. EJ came right back into this range. Yeah, so this must have been from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine news. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my buddy drove 3 hours yesterday to get that shot.
To get the Johnson and Johnson one.
Yeah, he drove to like a different county in California to get that shot.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I didn't even. What did they say was bad about it? Did they?
They're just blood clots, like AstraZeneca.
Hmm.
Damn, look at EJ just completely flip bullish on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Dude, look at the 4 hour on EJ. Like, why would you want to trade this? People do.
Probably pretty unsuccessfully. Might add.
Now, I was pointing out, though, you know, if you did want to take this, it's, you know, you're 50-50 because you're moving sideways over here. But if you get a close above this resistance up here and a retest, especially in a zone like this or in a range like this, wait for the retest, you get a clean move to the left right up here. Come up and correct that move. But again, it's your chances are 50-50, not 70-30 or 80-20. Just because we're not trending.
Hey, Steph, do you take a cold shower immediately when you get in? Do you wash cold?
Yeah. So it used to be I started warm, and every 30 seconds I would just turn the dial down more. Now my body's just used to it, so I just start cold.
Hop in cold. I'm
Take a hot
trying to
shower
get
at night,
there.
though.
I'm about there. I can wash like lukewarm to cold, and then I can drop it ice cold. But getting in that initial is hard.
Dude, I used to have to do that breathing breathing heavy. It's like you know,
Yeah.
like you're just flexing and shit.
Well, it catches your breath. Like immediately when it hits you, you like
Oh, yeah.
my heart like skips a beat.
Look at Chris. I go in straight brick. No warm water. I love it. Now,
All right, yeah, I'll
very
do that
important-
tomorrow.
It's very important to finish those off with like a blast of hot water though, because you don't want to get yourself sick. That's how you get sick. But also at night as well, you want to take hot showers because you want to relax your body. You want to get a good night's sleep. You don't want to be on your phone before you go to bed as well. Certain things just to get yourself at a good night's rest, because you know, I get this from Ed Milet. He says it doesn't matter how long you sleep, it matters how well you sleep. So, you know, you got to make sure that you're getting sound sleep when you are sleeping instead of just like restless sleep where, you know, you were just on your phone watching a video before you go to sleep. It's not really healthy for your eyes or for your sleep.
So you can get sick by taking cold showers, even if you take a warm shower at night.
I mean, that's just what I've heard. I forget where I heard that, but they were always.
I'll Google it.
Oh, I heard that from Ed Milet as well. Make sure that you give yourself a blast of hot water real quick.
But isn't it the whole like idea is like once you get out of the shower, all your blood rushes, like you get clean
It's still
blood
rushing.
throughout your body?
It's still rushing.
It's
Like
still
that,
okay.
That barely does anything. It just gives your body like a warm, just okay, it's over.
Okay.
You're good.
It's everything's okay.
Yes. So we're making higher lows over here on gold. This one's a little bit higher than this previous one. Then we get another one up here, forming support potentially. So again, I'm looking for safe buys above this area, 1731, to break this bearish trend that we've been in and continue up. I forget what I was going to say.
And you're gonna take price all the way to 1736, right?
If we break that, 1736 is the definitely a nice clean move to the left on the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Get a little retest. I do this before, but you know, this is all I'm looking for.
Hey, brother.
What's up, Darius?
I just sent you a chart. I think if we made a resistance, if we make a resistance, I think we're good for testing the lows.
Yeah, over here on GJ, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And like I said before, just keep in mind, we are moving sideways over here, but that should be a nice move. I'm gonna wait for a close over here on the 15-minute. It's 7:50. Let's wait for the New York Open, and this could be a good trade for us. Especially the fact that we're breaking the support over here on the 1 hour, the 4 hour. We've been in since yesterday. We did break over here, but we've been in this range for quite some time, since last week. I've seen this set up many times on the 5-minute. Got this little consolidation over here, but price forming a resistance. Are we gonna fill that wick? Anybody ready for the NFL draft?
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
When is it?
It's in like a week or two, right?
Yeah. April 25th.
On what?
April 25th.
Oh, okay. I thought you said May 5th. I was like, what?
I can tell you there won't be any Tennessee players being drafted. So
The what?
said there won't be any Tennessee players being drafted. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, it's like
So
this
what is the Tennessee Titans doing, man? They're getting rid of the whole team?
Are
I hadn't even looked at the Titans. What are they getting rid of?
They just got rid of Clowney. They're about to get rid of Clowney. now.
I'm not too disappointed in that.
Oh, they had a good team, but I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they gave us Corey Davis.
we need some.
Yeah.
We need some O linemen.
Now AJ Brown doesn't have a second weapon.
Like in fiddle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. We need some linebackers.
You saw what Sam Donald said?
Mm-mm. What did he
I'm
say?
happy for him.
He was kind of sad that he got traded from the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying like, what did he say? I thought I was going to be the franchise quarterback of the Jets the rest of my career and stuff. It sucks. Like, Joe Douglas was saying like if we had a lower draft pick, we probably would be sticking with Sam. And he had nothing but great things to say about Sam. He was saying like, I don't give a shit what you say or say about me, but Sam's a great person. Where is it? I'll read you the quote. It's a nice quote.
It's just a coach, man. A coach.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the business decision at the end of it.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
wanna think about it that way.
I just don't see why the owner of the Jets picked Adam Gase.
Oh no, that's where they fucked everything up.
Who owns the
Agnew didn't
Jets?
even want him.
Did he not just learn from the Dolphins, bro, when he was the coach for the Dolphins?
Oh, I know. Here, this is what Joe Douglas said. Whether I look bad or not, I could give two shits about that. I know that he's gonna have success. The timing didn't really work out here for him. We couldn't turn this around fast enough for him, and that's not his fault. I root for good people, and that dude's a good man, and he's gonna do good things. I believe that. Good quote.
It's kind.
Yeah. Joe Douglas is he's putting the Jets on the right path. But the thing is, with the Adam Gase thing, I think that it was almost a blessing in disguise, kind of. It was almost too much, but the fact that Christopher Johnson learned, like, all right, I can't go behind my GM's back, not behind his back, but like, make my own decision. I gotta trust my GM, and that's what he's doing with Joe Douglas right now. So now they fixed the power structure where the head coach always reports to the GM, and it used to be where the head coach and the GM both report to the owner, but now it's the head coach reports to the GM, who reports to the owner. That's how you gotta have it.
I follow Gary Vee, or I guess I used to, on Instagram, and he always talks about buying the Jets.
Oh, I know, always.
And I think y'all would greatly benefit from him owning the Jets.
I don't know. I
You
feel
guys-
like he would be.
You guys are
way
pretty
too-
good. You guys are pretty good with Mark Sanchez.
It wasn't Mark Sanchez though. It was Rex Ryan. We had the best defense in the league for 2 years in a row. We had the best running game in the league.
Yeah,
And
you had the
he
Will
was in a
Reeves.
great situation.
You had the best corner in the NFL.
Oh yeah, Revis.
Yeah, he was a stud, man.
Oh yeah, he's the best. When he came back to the Jets, though, he sucked.
The best play for Mark Sanchez was when he fumbled the ball, though. The butt fumble.
Yeah. My boys were at that game.
That's hilarious.
It was on
Yo,
the-
let's get a game though. Let's go to a game for New York Jets versus the Miami
Oh,
Dolphins.
yeah.
I'll wear my Dolphin jersey. You know, gotta represent.
You want to come up here? Or should I come down there?
I guess I'd vote Miami out of those.
You'd root for Miami?
I'd vote to go to Miami instead of go to
Oh,
New
yeah.
York for the game.
Oh yeah, bro. And the stadium here is beautiful, man.
I know.
They changed it completely.
The thing is, both franchises I think are in very good hands right now. Brian Flores, great coach. I think Robert Saleh, he's going to be a rock star for the Jets. They just got to surround him and make sure that, it looks like they're doing that. We have 22 draft picks in the next 2 years, and 4 of them, actually no, like 6 of them are in the first 3 rounds. 4 of them are in the first round. We just got to, draft our quarterback. Probably going to be Zach Wilson, and develop, dudes around him. What?
You like Zach Wilson?
It just looks like they're going that way. And I hope he turns out good.
You know who's gonna be a stud, man? Justin Fields.
Yeah, I've been bullish on Justin Fields for quite some time. I like his attitude. He reminds me of Derrick Rose.
And he plays just
Christian.
like Watson. Just like Watson like that.
Let's hope he doesn't go to massage parlors like that. You hear what he's been doing?
No.
You're talking about Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's going on with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just kidding around there. I hope it's not true. Now on GJ, we have 2 different scenarios over here. If you look at the 1 hour, we have either we're breaking that 4-hour bullish trend line over here, retesting it, and then continuing down. But we need to close below this area right here, because if you look at this trend line right here, you got price bouncing off right here, and now right here. So are we just tapping that trend line one more time right over here and then continuing bullish? But right now we're just ranging. And that's why I really don't want to take this sell right here, because I'd rather just wait for price to break out of here or wait for price to break above 157.50, or even better 151 flat, and take this thing up for the rest of the week. But right now, buyers and sellers are battling. Battle Royale. Looks like we had that retest coming up over here, but we're in this rejection area. 150 as well. Look at that. Psychological level right here. You got 150. Price created that resistance over here, broke through it, now creating a support. So are we coming right back into this range and kind of correcting this move that just happened this morning? Because that was just news. So we're getting the correction here. We got the correction over here on EJ. All right. Now price is closing above this area, it looks like, on EJ. We got 1 more minute left for 8 o'clock. Are you going to get some kind of retest right here? That's what I'd be waiting for. something like that. But again, 50-50 on EJ. Barely a top wick over here. Probably just going to paper trade this. To get gold. I don't know why I haven't been doing this with the 4 screen setup, all the time frames.
You get to see everything, man.
I know it's so nice. I don't have to flip through all the time frames and all that stuff. Then I realized how I can journal this. So if I'm about to take a trade, I just expand one of them, take a screenshot of this whole thing, like right there, like this, and it gives you all of them. But then when you're ready to take a trade, you just go to the time frame you're taking it on and just label it up. Now, gold should be pushing bullish now from that news. Plus, we're at this major support over here. It's crazy the way price moves on these pairs. When fundamentals come out, they just so happen to be at a major support or a major like trend line like this. Like price is pushing down, then you get some kind of news happening right here. It's just such a coincidence. Sometimes that happens. Happens a lot. GJ's back in the range. 1 hour candle closed above the support. Now I know this sucks that like there's not much opportunity on these pairs because they're ranging, but think about it. Like, what are the opportunities that we're gonna get once we do break out of these ranges? Like, price is gonna push, especially on GJ. If it breaks to the downside or the upside, we're gonna get some nice moves. That's why you don't want to blow your account in this. When I say blow your account, I'm not saying your entire account, but I'm saying, taking like dumb trades or stupid trades inside of here, trying to grab these moves when price is printing sideways. You know, you're going to end up catching one of these trades when we break out and only be at break even. Where in reality, if you just wait, you catch this move and you made more than you would have in here.
All right, fellas. Well, I gotta run, but y'all have a good rest of your day, and
Have a-
we'll get at it after it tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right.
All right, fellas. See y'all.
See you, man. What the hell? Wow. Makes sense. And now we're rejecting. Whoop.
He's respecting the 50,
Yeah.
the 50% on the Fibonacci.
Right up here.
Yeah, that area is a whole 50%.
Wow.
I drew it on the 15 minute. From 1736, 560 to all the way to 1723, 760.
It's right up here.
Yeah, all the way down.
You do the wicks, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have that whole area highlighted. So we can probably get a potential sell if there's a nice bearish close.
Which the whole 50 area?
Yeah. That's 1, 2.
Dude, it's so interesting the way the fib works.
There's 8 rejections there, man.
But like the way that level works, like just in science, like the 61.8, these percentages, like everything has to do with that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ranging.
I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute close. See what price is gonna do.
Think about taking this.
Yeah, because he's respecting the golden zone. So
Mm.
he's been respecting it since 1 o'clock.
Is this your first trade on the live?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. It's awesome.
I'm ready.
You most certainly are, my friend. Been back testing a lot, right?
I've been doing a demo. I've been doing demo and back testing for 4 months.
Yeah. Has it been 4 months since really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dude, time flies. I love this full screen feature.
The only thing that I don't like is the 4-hour candle is a bullish candle. So
On gold, right? Yeah, what about the 4-hour?
that is a bullish candle. Strong bullish candle.
Oh yeah.
But the daily is bearish. And so is the weekly.
The thing is, fundamentally, with them putting Johnson and Johnson on hold right now, that's negative news for the dollar. So I think that's why we're going to continue to push up. Maybe that's negative for the economy. It's negative for everything. So if we break this bullish trend or bearish trend over here, we get this little retest right over here. Might be nice. Or even like right here. If we get a close above this level and a retest, we're heading up.
Retest on the 5-minute or 15?
Probably the 15. I want candles closing in my direction at least on the 15 right here to take this up because we are in the middle of a bearish trend.
Yep.
And then even if we come up here somewhere, we're still going to come down and retest this before we continue to head up. Yeah, so maybe a quick scalp right here. Not to mention, Giovanni, the support we're coming up from 1723. Major support on the 4-hour.
You wouldn't take an impulse entry?
What? I want price to close above that level.
With a close above that level and passing that on the higher back candle, you would have taken impulse?
Oh yeah. But I want candles closing in my direction at least on that 5-minute, but mainly I want the 15.
Okay.
We're pushing up. And then New York volume. So the 4-hour passed the high of the previous now. Wow, look at that. Could we just be getting a better price right now to then head back up and retest 1757?
Maybe.
You know, we had the fake out on the 4-hour, right? We closed above 1746, created the high at 1757, and then closed right back into the range. Now we retested the previous support that we had, right? So instead of breaking through it, now maybe we're creating a support to come up and retest that high. Oh, wait a minute. We're waiting on CPI to come out too. Now CPI is expected to come out better than expected, better than previous.
Didn't it happen at 5:30?
It did, but they didn't release the data yet.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe if it does come out better than previous, we're coming up to create a grab a better price and then continue down. And at that point, what we're doing right here is retesting this trend line. 15-minute close. There he is. Hey, you guys see price moving here. Don't get excited. Wait for a high to be created. Wait for the retest, and then we come back up. This will be perfect. Good. We're breaking above this trend line over here. So wait for that support to be formed, and this could turn into a nice swing. Especially if CPI comes out worse than expected. Darius looking at EJ. Yep. See, EJ, again, we're printing sideways. So the reason I didn't take this as we created this bottom wick and then passed the high of that candle is because we only have 12 pips in here to play with. So what are you going to grab? Realistically, just 5 pips right there. So that's why I decided to stay out of that. And, you know, I haven't traded EJ in weeks. We've been, you know, in this area over here since the beginning of March. Yeah, we made this move down. I think I grabbed part of this, but it's just been ranging over here since the end of March, right here. Yeah, I think I caught some of these moves over here, but over here I haven't been in any of this because buyers are just exhausting. We're in this bullish trend over here. Now we coming down to retest this bullish trend line and then continue back up. Or we just gonna break above this area? But I want to wait for a close above 13600 to then take price up. Yes, sir. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for on gold. Waiting for a support to be formed, retest this trend line, close above it.
On the 5-minute, correct?
Awesome. Yeah, we could get it on the 5-minute. But wait for some kind of a retest of this trend line, and then we could take this thing up. And I'm, you know, I plan on holding part of that at least. For me, a nice support right there. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Chris, are you in this? Yeah, just wait for the retest over here. Christian. This can be the ultimate move. Support created during New York Stock Exchange Open. Get that support right here, and then we come right back up. Wah. 5-minute retracing a little bit. Check this old tool out. Not dollar.
And it makes a lot of sense to hold the bull trade all the way to 1756.
Yeah. Okay, so CPI has got this little request actual. So it should be releasing soon. So the last 3 months since January, we've gotten what we've expected. Like as far as the forecast is concerned, last 3 months we've gotten that exact forecast. So curious. What to expect. EJ reacting to this resistance over here. Only playing in a 11 pip range. GJ. GJ closed back into this range. Are we coming down to retest the previous support to then continue right back up? The pound is pretty weak today. Let's see. Yeah, FTSE is down. Pre-markets for Dow is down. News. Anybody hear about this dude? This hedge fund? He lost 2 billion in like a day.
Wow.
Got everything wiped out. It was a hedge fund.
Was that the Japanese guy?
The what?
The Japanese guy?
I don't was he Japanese?
I was reading something similar to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about his ethnicity, but he I think he started with like 200 million or something like that and grew it to like 2 billion and lost it all within like all on options, all within like a day. Cost banks, people in banks their jobs. Crazy. It happened early last week.
Oh, I think he's Chinese.
He's Chinese?
Yeah. He lost all $20 billion in 2 days.
20 billion.
That's 20 billion.
Yeah. I was listening to the Bloomberg surveillance and they were talking about it. Yeah, if you guys.
Oh no, never mind. He's Korean.
Oh, he's
Sun
Korean.
Wong. Yeah.
One of the Asian countries, right?
Yeah.
If you guys want a good podcast to listen to, I'm gonna send this in. Whoop. Wow. Let's see, podcast. Waiting for the support to be formed on gold. Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, CPI. Yep. Grabbed a good price and we're heading down. 830 came out. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. What do we come out at? Wow. See, better than expected. Better than expected. Okay.
That's a super sexy candle.
And there it goes.
Yeah.
Really good.
So let's wait for the reaction to the news. About 10, 15 minutes later, then we could possibly grab a trade if we get the setup that we like. And would you look at that? We come right up to this trend as soon as that news comes out. So now price is grabbing a better price up here. Are we going to continue down? You know, a little fake out of this trend line and then continue bearish to fill this wick. But that's what I was saying with fundamentals and why they're so important is because, you know, they line up with your technicals. They line up with certain key levels. This is a very key level right here. And then you get CPI coming out, red folder event, which gold has been waiting for all, you know, the beginning of the week since Sunday. It's the first major event. What do we have after that? We have 30-year bond auction. Powell's speaking tomorrow. Lagarde speaks tomorrow for the euro. Import prices. That's the yellow folder. FOMC members are speaking. And then we got core retail sales on Thursday. Expected to be much better than previous. We got unemployment claims on Thursday as well. Last week came out much worse than expected. So this should be interesting. Yeah, so wait for a price to calm down a little bit over here. And then you'll get a better sense of where price is going. But also keep in mind the Johnson & Johnson news is also very strong as well. So this could just be the move from CPI and we could continue up. Damn. GJ just wants to push down. It's trying to. EJ came all the way back down to where your entry would have been. Too small of a range. Yes, good for the US. So CPI consumer price index. So actual or greater than forecast is good for the currency. So we were better than the forecast and better than previous. So that's good for the US. But also you got to keep in mind that Johnson & Johnson news is not good for the US. And I think that's a little bit more than CPI. That's a little bit more important than CPI. So curious to see what it does over here. Still 5 minutes. And I think that's why we're pushing up.
Bro, there was also a quick shut up to GJ. Is there a correlation between the US and, I don't know, the yen or?
Well, this move on GJ?
There was like a 1 minute, 10 or
Push?
15 pips. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a push. And is there any correlation?
Yeah. Also the volume from 8:30 could have been it. CPI for the U.S. isn't too correlated when it comes to GJ.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
if anything, the yen. But either way, I think this is just like a volume push at 8:30 for price to come up, and now it's starting to flip bearish.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, Darius? Were you able to open the demo account?
Yep, on EC markets. And
Nice.
from tomorrow, I will take the first trades if I see something. Today, I began so late to take a look at the pairs. I prefer to wake up early and take a look from the morning, so I follow the price from London session.
Nice. Good stuff. Now, is this going to be your first trade?
No, not yet. But yeah, tomorrow will be the first trade ever.
Nice. It's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good for you, man. Yeah, let's start that journey. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna wait for a close above 1736. You got a clean move to the left if we do get that. Keep in mind 1736 is a very important level over here on the 4-hour. All previous resistance, previous support, rejection over here. Now we're coming right back up into it. So you get a clean close above that area, might be heading back up. Same thing if you look at the 1-hour. Previous support, resistance. Let's get clean moves. When you see price doing this, don't get so excited. Like, this is from news. This is from mainly the Johnson & Johnson. This is reaction to CPI. But now we get a nice retest over here. Got plenty of opportunity. Got about how many pips? About 45 pips right here to play with.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished.
So I entered an order once on the close of the 5 minute.
Let's take a look at the 5.
Remember that wick down?
Okay, yeah, I was looking at that too.
Put a small order there,
Mm,
just 1%.
nice, just 1%.
Yeah,
First trade on the live, huh?
yeah.
Good
20,
shit.
20 pips in profit right now.
Nice. Yeah, so you're aiming for the 4-hour to create even higher of a wick.
Yep.
and then price secure before that 4 hour.
What a trade, bro.
Good shit, man.
Dude, but I don't understand why I put a size 0.01.
What do you mean? Your lot size?
Yeah.
Are you using magic keys?
Yep.
What's the preset?
I had it at 0.05.
That's weird.
I need you to help me out with that, man, because this is a beautiful trade. I would have made good profits here.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's pips.
Yeah, try when the trade's over, just take the magic keys off, re-drag them onto your screen, and then see what it does for the next one. Have you been having that same issue? Giovanni?
What was that?
Have you been having that same issue? Like, is that the first time that's happened?
Yeah, the first time. Yesterday I had 0.05. Weird.
Damn, I should have taken this after we created this bottom wick over here and passed the high over here.
Yeah,
The 5 minute.
that's cool.
Yeah, we're all good.
I can't even close partials or nothing.
Anybody else take that? That's weird.
0.01.
I would just secure the full thing right up here at this resistance.
At the 4 hour resistance, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, right up here. Yeah, that's why I would suggest people to make sure you're trading with a bigger lot size than 0.01. Obviously, that's not your fault, but that way you can manage risk, close half, or do what you got to do.
Close the full thing, 50 pips.
Good shit, man. First trade, huh?
Yeah. I'm just so pissed off because I could have been put a 0.01 lot size. What is that?
What was that? 0.01?
And what is that?
10 cents a pip. It's a nice move. So the thing is with the CPI rising like that and being more than expected, obviously that's good, but also is that hinting at some inflation? Yeah, me too, Chris. But it's a decision we made. I could have gotten in as the 5 minute created its bottom wick over here and passed the high of the previous, anticipating price to continue up. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, price should continue up to 1756.
Sometimes you just miss the move. That's all good. I already caught part of my move this morning. Knew I was bullish on gold. Yeah, man. It's all good, Chris. check out GJ. GJ now closing below this level over here. Are we retesting and continuing down? Good shit, Chris.
5-minute candles having trouble passing that level. We'll close.
On GJ?
Gold.
Oh, yeah.
DJ could retest the low.
We
Um,
definitely could, yeah.
Yeah, with the 15-minute closing back to the below the previous support.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at 150 flat right here. So this is a psychological level as well. Maybe you're getting a little retest right here to then continue down.
Stop loss didn't make sense for me on the 15-minute, so stayed away.
There you go.
Yeah.
So gold, the 4 hour could be creating its wick.
Damn, I have my brother making fun of me now too.
Why?
Because he saw the volume size that I put in.
Oh.
Girl, you had how many? 50 50?
What so he's trading every morning?
Yeah.
Good shit.
He's right here.
What's up, man?
Oh yeah, what's up, man? How you
What's
been?
up, man?
Yeah, he looks just like me, man.
Yes, he does. Yes, we're twins. Good shit. I'm sure you're glad to be back with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good shit.
Yeah, but it's gonna go 17:45.
Yeah, we're creating that top wick on the 4 hour. Rejecting 1740. Ooh, I'm liking GJ.
DJ looks good in the 15-minute.
I know. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's take a look. See, we closed below 150. So that's good. this be a good idea if I did this? Okay, we're retracing over here on GJ. Yeah, it's a strong level right there.
I fixed it now.
I just entered 1% on DJ. You fixed it?
Yeah, man.
What happened?
I had a minimum limit of minimum limit lot size per order was 0.01. I
Oh,
changed
yeah.
it to 0.05, yeah. So no matter what, I'm always gonna have 0.05.
There you go.
Well, I gotta go, man. I gotta go to work now.
All right, brother.
You guys have a good day.
Back to work, huh?
You too, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta go work in the office now.
Damn. All right, man. I'll see you
Damn.
soon, all right?
Well, man, good luck with that trade, man.
Appreciate it. See you soon.
Peace.
Nah. Not liking GJ over here. Yeah, close to half. Close to full. Knew I shouldn't have jumped in that. Knew I should have stayed away from GJ. Yeah, that was my first loss in a while. Yeah, 150. Very strong level. Since 4th century. Ah, man, did we miss gold? Oh, no, we didn't miss gold. Oh, that was a direct message. Yeah, Christian, we didn't miss gold. We're correcting the 4 hour right now is creating its top wick, and now we could be forming a support right down here and filling the top wick with the next 4 hour candle right over here. So the 4 hour candle makes that last push at the end of the candle, and then right before it closes, we retrace a little bit. So right now we could be retesting as a certain area, maybe right over here, to then continue up to retest that high. But that could be a move. Yeah, 150 level. We have previous rejections over here at 150 as well on the 4 hour. I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah, it's a key level. All good. You learn. All good, man. So yeah, we could be forming some kind of a support right down here on gold. Mm. GJ. Ooh, 15-minute candle closed and no bottom wick down here. 30-minute candle closed above this resistance over here. But the 4 hour is going to need to create a bottom wick. But you have about 40. What is this? Yeah, you got about 45 pips to play with in here. Retest these highs. I want some sort of a rejection. Wow. All right. All right. I already took my 2 trades for the day, so I'm about to head off. It's 9:02 right now. Guys, good session. Gio, are you in anything?
I'm still in GJ.
Okay. How's GJ playing out right now? Cool.
It went back to the 15-minute close back to the range.
Might stop
mean,
loss.
well,
Okay.
yeah, your stop loss is just kind of like tight. That's why probably.
Yep. Oh well. All right, brother. Guys, have a great day. All right.
All right, you too, man.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. Have a
Yes.
nice one. Bye.
Have a great one.